Oh, you say you want to think about it? Okay, what? Check back in 6 months from now? All right, I guess I'll follow up with you in 6 months from now. All right, have a good day. How many times has that happened to you where you're talking to a prospect, everything's going well, but at the end of the call, they just tell you, let me think about it, and they actually never get back to you again? Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Patrick Dang here. Now in this video, you're gonna learn exactly how to handle the objection when a client says, let me think about it. And we're gonna show you some of the best strategies and tactics to handle these objections without sounding pushy or salesy. Now, before we go ahead and get started with this video, you already know what it is. Go ahead and leave a like on this video if you're excited to learn about how to handle this objection. And if you want to see new videos every single week, make sure you hit that subscribe and notification bell. All right, so when you are getting the objection, let me think about it. The first thing you have to understand is why someone is telling you this. Now, the average salesperson, when they get this objection, what they typically will do is they will get angry or frustrated, and they'll think, why isn't this person buying right now? Why do I have to follow up? And da 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 da. This is exactly what you do not want to do. Instead of getting angry or frustrated when someone gives you this type of objection, what you want to do is you want to look at it as an opportunity to actually help your customer. Don't just focus on trying to close a deal. Really have empathy and do what's right for the customer. If you find that, hey, they should purchase your product and services and it will make their life so much better, yes, you should continue to sell them. But if you find that, hey, maybe it's not a fit to work together, then that's totally fine. And what's really most important is to have that honest dialogue with someone you want to do business with. And when you get an objection like, let me think about this, there may be a lot of reasons for why someone can't make the decision right there. Sometimes they have to talk it over with their wife or their business partner. Maybe they don't have the money right now and they might get it in a couple months from now to purchase and invest in your solutions. Or maybe they're just unsure whether or not whatever you're selling will work for them. The thing is, you don't actually know where these objections are coming from. So the mindset you want to have is, instead of trying to hard sell them, understand where these objections are coming from so you can use that energy to help them make a buying decision. So let me give you an example of how you can overcome these type of objections. The first thing you want to do is you want to first acknowledge that this person is giving you some information or that objection, and thank them for actually sharing that information, because that's actually helping you. So I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm talking to Sarah, who is a potential customer, and Sarah says, let me think about it, right? So what I could say to Sarah is, hey Sarah, that totally makes sense that maybe you want a little more time to think about it. Thanks for letting me know. Right? I'm just clearly showing that I respect Sarah for sharing that information with me, and I'm also thanking her for trusting me with that information, right? So that's the first step. The second step you want to do is you want to reframe this type of resistance as an opportunity to help your customer. So here is how I would do it in this scenario. So Sarah says, let me think about it. I say, hey Sarah, that totally makes sense that you might need to think about it a little bit more. Thanks for sharing that with me. Now, I'm just curious, what exactly do you need to think about before making that decision? So, since we're already talking over the phone, maybe I can help you out right now so you don't have to figure it out on your own. So as you can see here, what I'm doing is I'm reframing this objection as an opportunity for me to help Sarah make the right purchasing decision. I'm not forcing her to do anything. I'm not hard selling. I'm simply respecting this person and then offering my assistance to help them make a buying decision. And the thing with sales is that techniques and everything are great. However, you cannot trick someone into buying your product or service, and you don't want to trick them to buy something they don't need anyways, right? What you want to do is you want to have an open, honest dialogue and really understand whether or not someone should purchase your product and service. And why this works so well is because you're basically doing the opposite of what most salespeople will do. The average salesperson will just go in there and say, hey, buy. Why aren't you buying? You should buy right now, limited time offer, right? And this is really off-putting, and it makes the customer customer feel like they shouldn't trust you because why is this guy trying to hard sell me so hard, right? However, if you do the opposite and instead you kind of back off, you listen, understand where they're coming from, and then provide more assistance, doing that alone builds so much more trust and rapport and gets the person to trust you. And when you ask the type of question of like, hey, let me know what kind of information you need before you make a decision, and they might be willing to tell you exactly what their objections are and where they're coming from so you can handle those objections, right? And the thing is, you have to build trust with the customer before they actually tell you the truth. So if I tell Sarah, hey, let me know exactly what kind of information you need before making a decision, sometimes right after that, Sarah or whoever you're talking to may tell you exactly what's stopping them from making the decision right now. They may say, oh, I need to talk it over with my husband or my wife or something like that, right? And if you're able to get that information, you're able to work through that deal. Now, even if you follow these steps, not always will the prospect tell you where their objection is coming from. They might simply say again, I just need a little more time to think about it. So in these scenarios, what you want to do is you want to ask your question again while building trust, and eventually the customer is going to tell you where these objections are coming from. So if Sarah says, let me think about it one more time, I could say something like, hey, listen, Sarah, a lot of people tell me that they're interested, but they end up saying that they want to think it over. And usually I found that people that tell me this aren't interested at all. I don't want to waste your time, and I certainly don't want to waste my time. So is this the case here, or is there something else that's stopping you? So when I ask a question like that, automatically Sarah might say, oh, I am totally interested. It's just that I don't have the budget. I need to talk it over with my business partner. I need to do XYZ. It doesn't really matter what the actual objection is. You just need to get to the truth of what's stopping them from purchasing right now. So from a high level overview, all we're really doing is bettering the communication between the salesperson and the prospect. Salesperson gives information on why they believe the prospect should purchase their products and services, and the prospect should give information on what's preventing them from making that decision, assuming that product or service will make their lives better, right? If the prospect is able to tell you and trust you with all this information and believes that you won't take advantage of them, then the selling process improves because they're going to tell you exactly why they will buy or why they won't buy. And if they won't buy, you can kind of handle those objections based on the information that they give you. Because a lot of times there might be some misinformation or maybe something may be unclear. So it's your role as a salesperson to clear things up, unblock the prospect, and get them to make a buying decision. So with that said, that is essentially how you are going to handle the objection, let me think about it. If you made it to the end of this video, make sure you give this video a like. And if you want to see new videos every single week, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And lastly, if you want to be notified when these videos do come out, hit the notification bell. And one last thing in the comments, what's one sales objection that you are currently facing over and over again and you just can't get over this one? Leave it in the comments and I will make a video on how you can overcome that objection. So with that said, that is everything we got to cover in this video, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one.